Hi guys, I am here today with day 9 of July Junk Journal Challenge hosted by Lee's Art and Junk Journal Wonderland, hashtag JJJC 2025, and today the prompt is lace. I don't really actually have any actual lace. I found a few pieces of scrap, I have this piece, and then I have this super interesting piece of lace. So I have those, but what I do have is a lot of paper lace, like doilies. This is an actual strip of paper lace. I have these laced doily, these are actually stickers. Here's some more lace doily, paper, I should say paper, they're all paper. Paper lace. So this is going to be the best that I'm going to be able to do for this prompt, but I think it will be just fine. And I have this that has this cute border on it. I might turn that into a pocket. I have these lace topped windows. They do actually open, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to use any / all of this stuff. Some heart doilies. I have this nice frame. I also brought some scraps in since lace is not very strong on its own. I might want to put it on the backing of something, but we'll see. I have a couple ideas, not too many. I have this, it's not really lace, but it's this crocheted paper clip that Stacy sent to me, and it has this it reminds me of lace, but it's just a little crocheted flower with some fun bits of other fabrics and stuff on it. So I think I'm going to use this in here somewhere as well. And then I have this kind of got messed up. I might put this on the border of a page. Let's see. Okay, I should be able to get that glued down okay. So let's start with the two ideas that I actually had. One of them was taking this red heart doily with the paper lace on it and gluing it to the edge, kind of like this, so that way there's a nice heart on both sides of this paper. I thought about turning it into some kind of pocket, but I don't think it's strong enough, and I don't want to put anything behind it, so I think I am just going to leave that as is. I'll get that glued down here in a minute. And then for another one, I know there is a way to make a pocket out of a heart doily, but I forget how it goes. I mean, I even made some myself, but I came up with a way to do it. I don't remember if this is even the right way or not, but it works good enough for me. So if I make... Oh, that actually might be it, now that I'm actually folding it and creasing it. This might be it. So I'm going to glue this together and glue this down to a page. So this will be a pocket on a page as well. So those were my two ideas. This I might cut up. Actually, no, I think I might glue this on the end of a page so it can stick out on the side. And then this, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I'm probably going to cut off all these dangly things, or maybe leave some of them out. I might glue this to a strip, a long strip of something, if I even have any long strips. I thought I grabbed one. I know I have a long yellow strip somewhere, but maybe not. Put it on this blue. Cut some of these things off. I don't want all of it. But then that way, so it hangs off of the side of the journal a little bit. It won't be this much, because like I said, I don't want that much sticking out. But some of it sticking out on the edge, I think would be cool. Like maybe 2 or 3 of them. So I think that's another idea. And then this is going to get glued down. This is going to get glued down to the side after I glue it to some stronger paper. I might need to find some longer strips. I thought I brought some longer. Here's one. Oh, that's like perfect. So we can glue this onto here, and this can be a side pocket on a page. Yeah, that's gonna be something. Let's see, we have this pink one, and this pretty one, and this pretty one. These I don't know yet. Let's just get started on the ideas that I do have, and we will go from there. So first, let's glue down this heart doily. Gluing doilies is not easy because they're so frail. It's really hard to use a glue stick on them. So I'm just gonna do like the best that I can gluing this down. I'll get the bigger areas as best as I can. Put a dot of glue on each of these little things. And then hope that the little lattice areas will be okay since the rest of it will be glued down. So go from here, and then this about right there, and then glue that right there. Perfect. Yeah, I like this a lot. It'll probably end up getting covered up a little bit by whatever else I put on this page, but that's okay. At least it's there. You can definitely see it. And I can also try to avoid covering it up completely, depending on what I do put on that page. This takes up a lot of the page. I like that. Maybe I'll take, hold on, bear with me. Here's one of them. And I have another one somewhere around here. Here it is. I'll take these lace stickers. I'll put this there, and I will put these on the corners up here. Yeah, I'll cut a little bit off of this side, and then just a little bit off of the top, so that way it's in the corner. And then this one, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll put that as close to it as I can, and then cut off its corners. And there we go. So we'll have a doily there and a doily there for some nice lace. I'm going to attempt to get these off on camera, but if I can't, well, never mind, this one came off perfect. So let's get that up there as close as I can, and do the same with this one. There we go. And then I can glue this pocket shut. Okay, that's probably good. Okay, got a little bit of extra glue on there, but that's okay, as long as I don't actually glue the pocket shut, which doesn't look like I did. And then glue some of the back of this, and get this glued down right there. That's perfect. And then I had an idea to take one of my tags and put it in the pocket. There we go. I'm actually also gonna cut just a little bit off of this and add it to this. I'm gonna staple it. There we go. And since it doesn't go all the way down in this pocket, it will stick out of the top a little bit, which looks really nice. As long as this doesn't fall out. Okay, let's find this. I don't mind that this is a little bit longer. Yeah, that's totally fine. Okay. Let's get this glued down as best as I can as well. Whoops. Okay. And I think it's probably just going to be easier to glue this on it. Like that. And I know that I have some hanging off of the bottom, which is okay. I will cut this just a little bit. Cut this side. I'm gonna throw these away right now. And there we go, a perfect lace, paper lace pocket. That I can get glued down. Okay, perfect. And then again, take one of my tags, probably this one, and stick it right in there. Perfect. Maybe even I'll glue one of these down. Or perhaps two of them. So that way it's a little bit decorated. Yeah, let's do that. Let's cut it right here. Perfect. And then same with this one. I'm gonna glue this one down first because I want this one showing more. Whoop, whoop. And then lift up this pocket a little bit so we can get under there. There we go. Get a little piece of the green on there, but that's okay. If I'm lucky enough, I'll be able to get it covered up with this, but yeah, I might be able to. We'll see. And if not, that's all right. It's just a junk journal. Doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. Some glue on that. My hands are getting so gluey. Okay, there we go. Perfect. sure it's stuck down. I'm not gonna put the tag in there yet because this page is still a little gluey. Nah, it'll be all right. There we go. Perfect. So there's some more lace. This I think I'll put on the what if I have any wider pages? I think I cut them all the same. It's not really gonna stick out much unless I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm only gonna glue this little tiny bit to the page, and then the rest will stick out. Okay. There we go. Now all of this glue that's smeared in there will dry, and it will dry clear, so that will be okay. Perfect. And then you can now see it on the side, which is really cool looking. I like that a lot. And then now I'm thinking this page is going to be the one that I glue this to. So let's cut right before this white line. And then this one right here. So there's a nice pocket right there. And let's get this cut to the right length at least. Okay, right here, it needs cut. Okay. And then now I'm going to first make sure that this is straight. Okay. All right, that looks good. And then I'm going to cut I'm gonna leave two, pieces on each strand. One more. There we go. Okay, perfect. And I'm not gonna keep these. I don't want them. Okay, now this is gonna be glued down. This is gonna be glued down right on top of it. And those are gonna hang out of the journal. So first, let's just start by somehow getting this glued on. I'm probably just gonna put glue on these little circles. I think it'll be good enough. Okay. So we have the lace on there, and now let's make our pocket. So that way this can stick out the bottom, or the side I should say. And then I have another tag that I'm gonna put right in there. This one might be able to stand up fully. Oh, almost. Is this one shorter? No, that one's actually taller. Okay, so this is gonna go right there. That is perfect. Let's see, do I want to do anything else? I do want to put this somewhere. I think that this is going to replace this random pink one until I have somewhere to put this. And then maybe I will attach that paper clip to something else. Oh, you can't even... Let's turn it around the other way. There we go. Perfect. So now that's sticking out the top. I love that. And honestly, that might be all that I do. I do have these leftover lace pieces that I could. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this one here, and then the pink one I'm going to put on the back cover. And then that will be it. So for not having much lace, I came up with a lot of neat ideas, I think. All right. Perfect. Okay, let's get these out of the way. I do not want these anymore. Oh yeah, I'm liking that a lot. So, oh yeah, I was gonna make a pocket out of this, like a bottom pocket. So let's find somewhere to put this right here. Yeah, I only need to cut off a tiny, tiny bit. Perfect. Now this is pretty thin paper, and the doily, the lace edge thing is quite fragile. But as long as I don't take things in and out of it constantly, which I'm not going to, I think it will be perfect. All right, so there's that. We have this lace left over. I don't think I want to do anything else with it. We have this frame, this lace frame that looks like it actually got cut off right there. I could do something with that. Maybe in the future I will, but right now I don't have any ideas for it. I'm gonna keep it out though, just in case. And same with these. But I think the other ones, oh, here's another fun decorative one. I'll keep these out with my other stuff for just in cases. In case I find a place to use them. But again, let's reiterate what we did. I glued this paper lace doily to both sides of this. I added the leftovers of one of the decorations to the front page. I made this doily, this paper lace doily pocket with a piece of lace on the tab of this tag. I added these lace doily stickers to the corners of them. I added this pocket with this fun lace with the little dangly pieces, so you can see them hanging out the side. What else? I added this paper lace pocket with these fun doilies as decorations. I added this paper lace strip doily thing And it also has an impression of lace on it as well as a pocket that I put the tag in. I have this fun lace reminding crocheted flower paperclip from Stacy in there. I have this piece of lace that can also be seen out the side of the journal. And then I have the other leftover over here. So yeah, that's a lot of lace that I added to the journal. And I think it turned out pretty cool. I like that you can see a bunch of stuff hanging out of it. I like that a lot. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.